men to the little women in the bikini. So we're going to women's bikini novice.
Number 85, Anna Dombazian. Time 89, Alexandra Dima is missing. 151, Oksana Akon. Time number 152, Mona Hula. Time, Mr. Rep.
Swap places, please. Turn to face the rear, ladies. Face the back. Toggle walk to the rear of the stage.
Yeah, so obviously bikini is clearly one of the most competitive classes. It's the most popular. Started in 2010. I was at the very, very first Bikini Olympia. That was won by Nicole Negrani. And fun fact for you, she was only 18 years old. And she actually turned up to the after party at one of the Wynn Hotel. And I actually said quietly, I said, "Are you even old enough to be here?" So that was funny, because you have to be 21 to even drink in America. So she said, "Shh, don't say anything." But it's such a popular class. And I've even done Olympia All-Star tours, doing like seminar and workshop tours with Ashley Kaltwasser, the undisputed Queen of Bikini, 3-time Olympia champion. I think, believe, was it 13 to... Oh, I don't want to get it wrong. I'll leave that one. 3-time Bikini Olympia champion. I think 12 till 14, no, 13 to 15, and then it was Courtney King, Chris Bumstead's wife-to-be, or wife. She was in 2016, and then I think it was, oh God, my girlfriend's favorite, Angelica Texera. So I don't want to get that wrong, I'll be killed. And yeah, hugely competitive class. And also, yeah, Ashley Kaltwasser just won her 49th pro show in Tokyo today. So, I mean, guys, let me just repeat that. 49 pro wins. In fact, I was there in the Romania show back in 2021 when I was doing live stream commentary there with my partner Lauren. She also competes at Bikini. So, and we were there when Ashley broke Dexter Jackson's all-time pro win record of 29. So she won her 30th pro win there and smashed the record. So that's so the second place who's won the most amount of pro shows is Dexter Jackson. That's 29 pro wins. And then you've got like Ronnie Coleman, Kevin Navarone, Dorian Yates, you know, kind of all around the 20 mark, Vince Taylor.
78.
But she's on 49 pro wins, so I would imagine she's going to be hitting 50 this year, pro wins. So that's unbelievably impressive.
Turn to face the rear lady.
That is one very tall lady in the middle. She looks great. In fact, there was a tall lady that won the overall regional earlier on. I mean, I saw her. She's in her heels. She looked well over 6 foot. And I've always found that the shorter ladies tend to be more favoured in bikini. They, you know, if they look comparable, but it's not. And the taller ladies never really get a look in. You very rarely do you see them winning overalls unless they're really, really, really good. So.
Excellent job, ladies. Thank
And
you
I
very much.
think, in fact, is that the same girl? I'm not sure.
Switching to master 35 and over.
Is that the?
151.
I think is that the same girl that won the overall earlier on? I don't want to get it wrong. I do apologise if I have. Okay, so we're going into.
153. Monica Lukova.
So this is the women's bikini masters over 35. So they're still going strong. Huh? That's fantastic. Oh, she looks good. She looks really good. What a lovely shape.
Time.
That's a nice level of conditioning as well. I don't like to see them too conditioned or kind of, I hate to say it, but too skinny. I think I like to see a bit of I like to see some muscularity. The kind of Natalia Mello look, who was the 2012 Olympia champion. Like that kind of, I like to see shoulders. I like to see some developed shoulders, some back developments, and something. Even I mean the Arnold UK earlier this year, the bikini pros there, they all had quad separation. They all had. It was nice to see a little bit more muscularity going on. Certainly at the Arnold UK, I mean all the top 6, everyone, they were actually more muscular than maybe I've seen in even the Olympia. So I was quite shocked actually.
84. Marie Brennicke.
Okay, so straight into, well, they're really racing through them now. The women's bikini open class A, so there's 11 ladies in this class.
Here, I'm sorry, my fault. Switching to 85. Anna Dombazia.
Harold doing a great job on the MC in there. It's
89.
being stood on your feet there, guys. I mean, this has been 2 shows back to back, the regional and now the pro card qualifier. It is no mean feat being stood up there. Believe me, I've done it.
Switching to 90.
And I personally think the emceeing is actually a 2-person job. I think it needs to be rotated, especially with shows this big, when you've got close on 400 competitors, including crossovers. 2 shows back to back with short breaks in between. I think it's a lot for one person to do actually, but Harold's a military guy, so maybe he's been used to being stood on his feet for long periods of time. So hats off to him. To keep the energy up like that consistently, it is a real art. And I tell you what, it is, like it said with judging, it's not easy. I've done it. I've done it several times. Especially sometimes, you'll have time constraints where the venues say, okay, you've got to be done by a certain time, and you might have 8 classes left and it's 9 o'clock, and so you've really got to kind of get the pacing right, and but also kind of give everyone their time on stage. So it's not easy, guys. Trust me. I've done it. I've done it. I've got experience on pretty much every role you can think of, and it was good. I'm glad I did all those things because it gave me insight to the judging, to the emceeing, to competing, to everything. So I do feel qualified to comment on that. This is a good class, a very good class.
Time, number 154, Karina Hilander.
See, she's got. That's what I like to see. I like to see a bit of. I like to see some muscularity in the legs. I don't like to see thin legs. Because I've seen a bikini where they're all kind of glutes, but the legs are just undeveloped. It's just they've just worked on developing their glutes, and I think for me, I like to see a bit more balance. I like to see calves, quads, because at the end of the day, these are bodybuilding shows, and even though it's bikini, I think we like to see a trained body. So not overly muscular, otherwise they should be in figure. But I'm liking this class so far. I've seen some very, very good examples of how I personally feel bikini should be, for what it's worth. Oh, she reminds me of a pro. What's her name? The one that made the comeback a couple of years ago. Who had the baby. Oh, I can't remember. It'll come to me. That's frustrating.
Time number 157, Irina Steiner.
She looks a little bit nervous. She's got a lovely shape though.
Time, Kelly.
Look at her calves, wow. Yeah, I'd like to see a bit more practice on her posing so it looks more natural. Maybe she's just nervous. Okay, another tough class. Looks like the judges are struggling.
85, 92, 152, 154, and 156. Turn and face the rear, ladies. Model walk to the back of the stage. Face the front, please. Back up to the front, lady. (152), 156. Swap places, please. Turn and face the rear again, ladies. Face the front. I would like 156, 154, and 92. You three ladies to go back to the diagonal. To the diagonal. I would like 78, Turn and face the rear, please. Model walk to the rear of the stage.
Okay. What are we looking at? Okay, I'm going to go bikini color. Blue's looking good from the back.
Join us back up at the front of the stage, please.
Sure, she was in the regional earlier on today. I think she was the one who came up and asked the head judge for feedback earlier on
152 swap places,
before the
please.
show started. She looks really good.
157 and 152 swap places. Side of each other. Turn and face the rear, please, ladies.
Just wish the blue one had a little bit more
Face front, please.
leg development. She did a bit more quads and calves. She's got really good glutes, but I feel like the legs just need a little bit more. Her upper body looks great, nice shape, nice quarter turn there, nice quarter turn pose. She looks superb in that pose. Ooh. And the other one in the blue next to her looks really good as well. Oh, can't decide. Bikini's a tough class to judge. I feel like it's easier at the pro level. You know, well.
Exit stage right. Thank you very much.
Okay, so that's it for the Class A. We're going to go straight into Class B. And then we've got Class C, and then we're done. And we're going to go to the results. And of course, if you notice, there's been no posing routines at all today, because there's just the sheer volume of competitors. It would just go on and on and on till the small hours. And with two shows, because effectively this is two shows in one. In fact, I was at the Hungary show back in April doing live stream commentary, myself and Lauren, my girlfriend. There was 3 shows. There was a natural, there was a regional, and then a pro card qualifier. And that was a long day. So I think if we'd have seen pose routines as well, I think it would have just been, I think I'd have maybe dropped dead or had to take more than a couple of breaks. So as the shows grow, they have to make adjustments. Unfortunately, that's just the way it is. But the main thing is, in the pre-judging, I feel certainly with this judging panel, with this head judge who's been on the mic, I feel like he's really, really given everyone a fair look. That men's physique class, before he did the first call-outs, he brought them out numerically again, as well as seeing them individually, because there was, they needed more stage time to really pick out who was who and who was going to be in their first call-out. So that was good. That was an observation I liked. It was good to see. Okay, so we got open bikini class B. We have 5 ladies in this class.
Number 153, Monica Lokova.
I'm sure there was more competitors at the regional for bikini. I'm sure there was like 3 pages worth of them. Hang on, or 4 pages. It's unusual. So it shows you how well bikini's doing in Austria. I thought Hungary would take some beating, because that was 40% of the competitors at that show back in April or May when I was at. I mean, 40% of the competitors, 4 of the 10 pages were all bikini. And it was class after class after class. I think there were 6 height classes in the novice, 6 height classes in the open. And they were just, every class was stacked. It was incredible, absolutely incredible. So, but the standard so far today has been absolutely unreal.
Time. All the way from Canada, Kelly Rose, she has.
But Harold is really struggling now. Just that final push now, Harold. Keep going. Doing a great job. And not just Harold, but even the backstage, you know, people, the expediters, the everyone's, you know, you have to have a good team at these events as a promoter. Because obviously Harold is the promoter and the MC, so when he's off stage, he's having to deal with people and, you know, dealing with divas like me who are permanently hungry. But, you know, and obviously making sure everyone's okay.
Come on in, ladies. Come on in. You act like big bodybuilders. We need a lot of room.
Okay,
Turn and face the rear, please.
the lady in the green is standing out to me. She looks amazing. One in the red, second from the right looks good. I feel like glutes in bikini have got even more developed since wellness came along. And that's, I'm not imagining that.
159 and 161.
Yeah, I like
Swap
the
places, please, right beside
green
each
and
other.
red. I can't see the numbers, so I don't want to say the names and get it wrong. Yeah. Oh, they've moved red to the outside. Okay.
158 and 161. Swap places.
So they're moving this lady in blue. Wish I could see a number.
Turn and face the rear.
So she looks, yeah, she does look good. Nice quarter turn. Okay.
Model walk to the rear of the stage.
Yeah, they did the right thing moving her to the centre. She looks really good. So I'm glad they're giving her a chance. I mean, could she win it? Who knows? Again, I don't see the numbers, so I'm going to say green and blue in the middle there are the standouts. And that's who the head judge has put in the centre. Rightly so as well.
158 and 153. Swap places, please.
Who are they moving? Okay. So the lady in blue who's standing still, I'm guessing that's who the head judge has for the win.
Face the rear.
Again, they're judging very, very thoroughly. I've noticed this all day. I feel like everyone has had a chance. They've moved competitors around a lot. They've had a lot of call-outs. Everyone's had their time on stage. No one's been rushed. So I'm impressed. They've
Great
done
job, ladies. Thank
yeah.
you very much.
Wow. Okay. Good. Okay. So I'm guessing the lady in blues, who they moved to, they weren't initially having her in the centre. They moved her into the centre, and I feel that's why. That's basically who's going to be first. Okay. So we've got the final class. We have 7 ladies. 7 ladies in this category. The final class today. 7:10 at the moment, so I think maybe we'll be done by 8 o'clock. So that's good. Nice. That's a good time to finish. Means we can all get out of here and get some food, and after a long day, and recharge. And enjoy each other's company. But the pacing of the show's been really, really good. I've been very impressed actually. So again, it comes down to good organisation. And considering, and Harold said this is only his 3rd year, and I'm sure he told me in Hungary 2 years ago that his dad used to run the amateurs for the NPC and everything in Austria. And I think he passed it over to his son. So obviously it's maybe Harold's maybe 2nd or 3rd year, but he has been around and probably been involved in the organisation for maybe even decades. So that's why he can be so good as a promoter in only after a couple of years, because he's just been around it for that long. But yeah, this is the kind of standard I'm coming to expect now from the European shows. Romania, Prague, Hungary, Sweden. Oh god, I've probably left somebody out. I mean, these are all the shows I've been to personally. Who else? Come on, think. Well, all the European promote shows that I've been to, they are of such a high standard of organisation now. The bar is set very, very high.
Number 160, Noel.
Just the level of production, organisation, expediting, promotion, the running of the show, the timings, everything. And also the venues. I mean, this venue is incredible. I'm really impressed. Okay, so we've got the final class now.
Time, Kelly, the floor is yours.
Okay, so she's the final competitor of the day. Last one on stage. I remember in my first show when I was the first competitor in the first class on stage, and there was 1,100 people in the audience. That was scary.
83 and
But kind of fun.
160, swap places, please.
Okay. So obviously with this being the final class, this is the taller
81
class.
and 93, swap places, please.
So straight away my eyes are drawn to the lady in the blue, who is third from the left. I feel like she really knows how to present herself. Her posing is excellent.
Turn and face the rear,
That quarter
ladies.
turn is perfect for her physique.
Model walk to the rear of the stage, please.
Model walk. Never heard that before. Or have I? No, don't think I have.
Face the front, please, ladies. Join us back at the front of the stage, please. '94 and '93, swap places, please. '160 and '87, swap places, please. Turn and face the rear, please, ladies. Model walk to the rear of the stage, please. Face the front, please. Join us back in the front. Excellent job, ladies. Very good class. Thank you very much.
Meine Damen und Herren, das war die Vorwahl des Pro Qualifiers. Wir werden jetzt alles auswerten. Dazu benötigen wir natürlich etwas Zeit. Das ist die letzte Pause, bevor wir die Pro Cards vergeben werden.